Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's been a while. Uh, as a boxing enthusiast from the Philippines, I've been asking this myself for years now. This despite the multiple world champions from the Philippines, why why don't we have a gold Olympic medalist in the sports of boxing? So to answer that, I think we need to go back some years prior to the great Manny Pacquiao, right? Because when it comes to Philippine boxing, Manny Pacquiao is at the pinnacle of in terms of accomplishments and championships and of course fame. Uh, uh, Prior to Manny Pacquiao, we had Luisito Espinosa and Rolando Navarrete. Uh, there were more actually. It's just I'm just mentioning the two most notable world boxing champions before Manny Pacquiao, right? Um, and these two boxers, Rolando Navarrete and Luisito Espinosa, has a similar life story, and it's an unfortunate story, right? Rolando Navarrete, uh, he lived the life, the high life. He well, obviously he earned money because due to his fights on the in the Philippines and abroad. He has this notable win against Bazooka Limon, a former world champion as well. And what happened to Rolando Navarrete? Rolando Navarrete, uh, it's about the vices, no? Alcohol, women. Most Filipinos who's into boxing know his story actually, and but he was indeed a great boxer. A southpaw as well, just like Manny Pacquiao. In fact, Manny Pacquiao regards him as one of his boxing heroes, so to speak. So, uh, in Luisito Espinosa, those actually it's management issues, no? His former manager took money from him, and then it caused frustration and whatnot, and that starts his downhill from being one of the best Filipino boxers to one of the most unfortunate stories in Philippine boxing. So there, but the good thing here is uh, Filipino boxers today are aware of their story. They know how and why did that happen. Now we have, aside from Manny Pacquiao, we have, of course, Nonito Donaire, right? And other notable Filipino contenders. No? I'm sure after Manny Pacquiao and Nonito Donaire will have more world champions to come. But let's go back to the main topic here, which is the Olympics. Yes, we don't have a gold medal boxer from the Philippines, unfortunately. But the thing is, I think we need to ask first, no? Why do these Filipino boxers chose the sport in the first place? Well, as I said, the likes of Manny Pacquiao, Nonito Denare, and other aspiring boxers today know the story of Navarrete and Espinosa, but they know uh, if they reach the professional level, um, one fight could change everything, right? I mean, most I can't say it's 100%, but most Filipino boxers came from poverty. And if I say poverty, man, I don't know. I know the state, right? If you've seen before Manny Pacquiao's old photos when he was young, like I don't know, 14, 16 years old, he was already into boxing, right? But the poverty level was like, man, I can't. If there's a poverty stages like stage 1, 2, 3, maybe his family was like stage 2 or something, because there were times that according to him, they barely put food on the table, right? I mean, they'll be fortunate to have at least sweet potatoes to share with, no? But then, so that was the case. Boxing for most Filipino boxers is not just about glory. It's about escaping the state of poverty, right? I mean, I'm not talking about I'm sure to some countries like Mexico, Argentina, they had the same reason, right? But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but I can't really remember at least one boxer who were rich or at least in the middle class. I can't recall any, honestly. Most of them lived a tough life, a tough childhood and whatnot. But yeah, I would say that's the penultimate reason for entering the world of boxing, to escape poverty. That's it. If they become a world champion one day, then it's good. But I remember there's this one story. Some boxers in the Filipino boxers in the early 90s, they even cheat on their age, right, to get qualified on low level boxing tournaments like this. So yeah, I think even Manny Pacquiao did that. I'm not sure, but based on his fights, I think he has this video on YouTube on the blow by blow tournament. I remember this boxing tournament. It was being televised nationwide. Man, if you're going to see him, his first fight on blow by blow, I can't believe he's 16 or 17 years old at the time. It's hard to believe that. But then again, they had to, man. I mean, they had to fight. There's one boxer even who fought like 2 days after he had his tooth removed or something like that. No, but it's crazy, man. But you know what? Actually, we had a Olympic silver medalist in the 1996 Summer Olympics. His name is Mansueto Velasco. So I think he's the most notable Filipino Olympian in boxing. No? He, yeah, he was a silver medalist in the 1996 Summer Olympics, and a gold medalist in the 1994 Asian Games. But if you would ask me, uh, you could watch his fight against Bulgaria's Daniel Petrov, uh, who eventually won the gold medal, obviously. But based on what I saw, uh, biases aside, I know I came from the Philippines, but I would say Mansueto Velasco should have won that uh, unanimously. Uh, but you could decide. I think it's uploaded on YouTube. You can just type in Mansueto Velasco versus what's his name again? Daniel Petrov of Bulgaria, 1996 Summer Olympics boxing. You could watch it, and yeah, you decide, right? But again, the reason that's the penultimate reason I believe, poverty. uh, because if you I mean, if you live in poverty, um, what comes first? What will be the main priority here, or the main concern here, right? Like, do you really want to wave the flag, or if you had the opportunity to skip it? Because most notable boxers, even Floyd Mayweather, there are many boxers, right, who came from the amateurs, who build their capabilities, their talent in the amateurs, and then eventually move up to professional boxing. But most Filipino boxers, I think that for most, I think that wasn't an option at all. Being to play in the being an Olympian, I don't think so. And there are so many. Another reason is there are so many flaws and shortcomings from the Philippine Sports Commission. I'm not saying they doesn't care, but obviously there's a lack of support when it comes to our local athletes, not just in boxing actually. Even our Dragon Boats team need to ask for financial assistance to just to travel and compete. It's crazy, man. But again, poverty is the answer. That's just it. Um, but now I I'm still hoping that one day soon we're going to have a Olympic medalist, because man, we have multiple world champions from again from uh, Jerry Peñalosa, Rolando Navarrete, Luisito Espinosa, Manny Pacquiao, then the Flash Elordes of the Philippines, Pancho Villa, right? The Philippines is been contributing to the sport professionally for decades now. So I hope there would be gold medalists in the future. So, and I'm sure it will come. It would come, right? So there. Again, I am actually asking you to watch Mansueto Velasco versus Daniel Petrov, 1996 Summer Olympics, and well, you decide. For me, actually, we should have a gold medalist right now. in the name of Mansueto Velasco. So thank you for watching, and be safe, everyone.